And we are here for you.
Don't be cutting me off in the middle of my
Now, you looking for one of the hottest podcasts out right now? Definitely one of the hottest in Chicago. I know that. All right. We talk about relationships. We talk about trending topics. We shout out our fans, our community. I don't know what to call y'all. We shout y'all
Our
out
peoples.
though. Our peoples. We shout out our community. And we do it in a very entertaining fashion. Hey, why listen to something if you're not going to be entertained? Save it for the booth, baby. Let's go. Episode 70. Let's go. Hey, y'all.
What up, Deuce?
What's going on?
Motherfucking producer in the building.
How everybody feeling?
I'm wonderful. How you feeling, Deuce?
I'm feeling good. Long day, but I'm feeling okay.
Vee Chat, how you feeling? Wine getting to you already?
I'm good.
Juju.
I am good.
It'll be alright. They can't see it.
I'm good.
Nice. Y'all want to get to it?
Yes, sir. Let's get to it. You know we ready to get to it.
I shout out comments at the end, and if I forget, I'm sorry. Okay, I am sorry. Anyway, I want y'all to react to this clip real quick.
Baby? Yeah, babe. I love you. I love you too. What's going on? Baby, I really want to go to Bee concert. It's in July and pre-sale for tickets is February 16th. You have to get me a Bee or a B-Day gift. I just want to see Beyonce. Please. Come on now. We agreed to not spend money on entertainment until we save enough for our house. We've been saving 10 months. I can't do it, babe. Sorry. I'm begging you. She doesn't do concerts often. This is once in a lifetime thing. This would really make me happy, baby. Please. You told me last year an engagement would really make you happy. I did that. Then you said a house would really make you happy. We made a deal to not waste money on stuff like that. Her tickets start at $600 for nosebleeds without taxes and fees. We can't do it. Once we get this house, we can have fun. Stay focused, baby. So it's a no? When the tickets go on sale, they won't last long. She will be sold out in hours. I'm begging, and you're still saying no? No. Stay on course, babe. We will talk about this later. I love you. Wait. Some of that money is mine.
Hey, come on.
I gave you at least $1,000 towards the house fund. Please give me my money, and I'll pay it back later. Are you serious, Gemma? Tell me you're joking. I'm very serious. When can I pick it up? You're telling me Beyonce is more important than our dream house we've been saving 10 months for.
Yes.
You contributed $710 to the fund. The rest is me. You promised to be responsible. I want my money. Okay, I'll withdraw today and you can pick it up. The engagement is off. I need a break. What? So you're breaking up with me for asking for my money? Fine. Text me when I can pick it up. Bye.
That would have been zeroed over instantly.
My thought is, how are you a grown woman but you don't have money to pay for tickets outside of what you saving up? So you're really asking for $700 that you saved up over a year to buy tickets. At that point, you can't afford it. You should be, if it's something that you want to do outside of what you're saving to do, you should be able to do that without going into your savings or whatever else.
Can we get on topic here?
What's the question, Deuce?
Ending engagement over Beyonce tickets. Is this fair? Is this foul? Who's in the right? Who was wrong? Give it to me.
Did this really happen?
We're assuming it did.
There's
no way
it's
that
probably,
we really know.
No, it's probably just like one of those
Because what did we just listen to?
Texting yourself.
It was text message.
It was somebody reading text back and forth between a couple.
Okay.
I think they both wrong. Like, I don't feel like that's a reason to end an engagement, but I also don't feel like a concert, although it's Beyonce,
Fuck that.
is enough. Can I finish my thought? I'm saying I don't feel like beyond a concert is enough to be like, well, fuck what we trying to do. I'm sorry. Forget what we trying to do. Forget our goals. Forget what we're supposed to be doing, so that you can attend this concert. It's not that important. So I feel like she was wrong for asking for the money back, or even acting like a big kid because she couldn't get the tickets. And I feel like he was just over dramatic for ending the engagement.
So you think this about some tickets?
No, what I'm saying, no, it's not about tickets. It's about the principle of the situation.
All right, then. So
about the fact that, but I'm saying I still don't feel like it's a reason to.
You just said it ain't a reason to break up or end the engagement over Beyonce. It
Over
ain't about Beyonce. It's about the principle. If your ass can't save money for the house that you claim your dream house that you want, and then all these women be, I want a man to lead me, and he's trying to lead you the right way, and you just don't care because you want to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Yeah, deuces. Because we're never going to be on the same page with this. Every time you feel in your mind that you want to go do this or go do that, whatever big responsibility we got going on, you saying, oh, well. Yeah, nah, we can't live like that.
I agree with you in that sense, but I don't think it was like, I still don't think it was okay. I don't know. Okay, I've been drinking too much.
How you feel, Juju?
Okay, so let me first just say I'm hoping that this is not a real scenario because it's absolutely ridiculous.
I promise you, it's probably real.
It is absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's no way. First of all, I'm not paying $600 to go see anybody.
No, okay, now those were fictitious. I saw the real ticket, the prices today. They're reasonable. That's all right.
I don't care how much the tickets are. It's the principle.
No,
so my thing is that.
I agree.
That's just me. That's just to me. That's not something I'm doing. Secondly, like, hell no. Like, it is the principle. That's an irresponsible person. If you are willing to put what we building on the line for some god tickets to be irresponsible, like that's
we ain't gonna never be able to build
nothing. No,
I'm gonna
absolutely not. Because your priorities,
2018,
but the
and your ass ain't gonna have a house ever because every time a concert. But you gonna wanna go.
Like, no.
Well, I guess that's true too. I just feel like if you had to go into money that you've been saving for over a year, then and it was only $700, like, you don't need to do.
But I feel like everybody finances are different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody finances are different, and so with that being said, it's like, do what, even if it fits into your budget. It's just not something that I'm gonna do. Fits into my budget or not, it's just not my thing. I would go with the whole property situation. You know, like, that's something long term that's gonna benefit us. That's something that we building towards. That's like, that's important. That's not prioritizing well, and somebody who's willing to risk that and put that on the line is not a very responsible person. And if you could be irresponsible with that, you'd be irresponsible with many other things, is what I think. And I think that is the bigger picture of it.
Then have the nerve to try to guilt trip me.
Yeah, like, you don't even have your priorities
together. Are you telling
together.
me I'm begging and you're telling me?
So you gonna try to guilt trip me? It'll make me so happy.
And then to be petty, like, give me my money back. Like, that's so ridiculous. I'm like, is this real? This can't be real. Give me back my money that I put in. That's so
get
stupid.
a better job.
That's so stupid.
To me,
you can say that's not the principle. The principle is,
to me,
like,
don't none of that matter.
Like,
even if you had the money, whatever. If we got a goal we're trying to reach,
that's it. We meeting a goal. Nothing else matters outside of what we agreed on.
This ship, and you're supposed to be entrusting me to do this. Then you're going to have to sit down and let me lead this ship. And if you can't do that, because every time...
But what if I get it. So I completely agree. If I'm not going to let you lead, if I'm not going to stick to what we said, talk about, like, I get that. But what if she was just different scenario, just in general, just say, babe, I know we're saving to do blah, blah, blah. I'm not asking for you to go into the money, but do you mind if I do this concert? Because we agreed not to do any, like, entertainment. But it's not interfering with, like, what we've already had saved. Like, would you mind if I did this still?
If it's not affecting our plan, I don't care what you do.
Okay.
But if we got a plan and you're trying to alter that or hinder it, push it back or whatever, for somebody who don't know you, don't care who you are, you probably not even gonna sniff them, and you will probably see the show better on TV.
From everybody's stories. Sure.
Like, no, that is irresponsible. And then those will be the type of people that'll say, men ain't, I want to be led, but you really don't. You want to be led as long as you get to do what you want to do.
As long as it's in your favor.
And that ain't life. And to try to guilt trip me, it'll make me so happy. Yeah, the engagement was supposed to did that, right?
The engagement in the house. But
then the house was supposed to do that. So every time something come up, you gonna hit me with the, oh babe, this will make me so happy, and you think I'm just supposed to do it.
Absolutely.
And see, this is where I disagree with you a little bit, just because I don't care if it's affecting what our goals or not. It's an irresponsible move.
It's only irresponsible if you ain't got it. Yeah. If you got it, it ain't irresponsible.
Right.
But if we, so I guess for me, I'm always looking at the bigger picture. I feel like for me, it's important to sacrifice a little bit now so I can live the life that I actually want to live.
Right.
For me.
But if it's not
that is not, it's just not important to me. So I don't even feel like we should even be wasting money like that.
But if it's not affecting the saving for the dream house, it's not affecting like
that's like saying
what you're trying to do. It's like why not enjoy a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to like stop. I'm saying,
but how is it not affecting if it's directly taking money out of what you can do?
I'm saying like and what I'm saying is like if it's not like I change it like it's not taking the money out.
If she had the money to go
out on the side like differently outside of like what we're saving. That's what I'm saying.
The household, like your money is my money, my money your money. It don't even matter. That don't even matter. Our money is each other's money. So either way, whether you coming up with this $600 or, and I'm just hypothetically saying $600 or, because I've heard them tickets was in the thousands and not no $600.
Those were like resale prices, but they did release like the actual like verified prices today, and their normal price they do get up to like $1,000 for like the VIP experience or whatever. Okay, but like their normal price tickets, like they start at like $76 for like just general admission, like standing room in like Soldier Field.
Okay,
yeah, irregular, yeah.
So yeah, that's all I was seeing online was like this thousands of dollars of tickets. I'm like, who does this? Like, is people really serious? But anyways,
I feel like if it don't affect our saving, our goal we're trying to reach, I'm not tripping, because if that's the case, then we must ain't been doing nothing, not going on no dates.
Take that money and put it toward a trip or something. Like, why we going to
if it's irresponsible, it's irresponsible. That's like saying it's irresponsible to entertain yourself this way, but not this way. Because going on a trip, you still spending the money. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, but you
spending it with your husband. I like.
Not saying, but she's not saying that she's not one
like us together as a family or whatever we gonna do.
But you're saying like if you're gonna be irresponsible, regardless if it's like me doing something with my girls, us doing something together.
Yeah, irresponsible is irresponsible.
Like,
hey, Punk.
Well, you said that you said you was okay with it if it didn't affect the
right. Like if it's not coming out the money, right? The money that we already have saved.
Now I'm still standing on like no, I don't care. Like I think it's not a good look for what we building towards and all of that. So. Like, but that's just me.
And I'm just thinking under that thought process, that means y'all ain't doing nothing. We
doing things. We just not. Well, I guess for me, because like
you against Beyonce, and I get it.
No, but like nothing in $700 tickets is way. That's a big difference between not a date.
If it's for 2 tickets, like that's reasonable. Depending on where you're sitting, for 2 tickets, it could be reasonable.
To me, it's only irresponsible.
Now y'all playing semantics. Let's cut the fat here.
It's irresponsible if you ain't got it. If you cutting into the goal, the budget money, or whatever goal we trying to reach, that's irresponsible. If you got it to spend, I don't think it really matters. If you're not affecting what we said, hey, we putting in $500 every 2 weeks. If it don't affect that, I don't care. Because it's not stopping us from reaching the goal we're trying to reach. So but if it affects that, I care.
Right. My thing, if it don't affect the deadline, that's basically what you saying.
Yeah, if it don't affect the goal that we trying to get to, then I ain't tripping.
From my interpretation of Juju's point is that money can get us to our goal faster. So you are affecting the goal because you're holding it up.
So what I'm saying is that's the thought process with anything. Then those shoes you just bought, They could have got us to our goal quick.
That
But
flow before you
and
just
that's what
bought.
I'm saying. So
I agree.
so clearly it should be the thought that we not doing nothing till we hit this goal.
Yeah.
Because every something you
I
do,
agree.
you're not it could push you
Yep.
forward. So
We
when
not,
you do
we
something,
not going out to eat.
that- in that
we
sense,
not,
Whatever,
Right.
whatever.
we not picking up
is
and,
laid
and
out.
that's just not
we not buying
realistic.
bottles.
And
We
so
not
that's
doing
what-
shit.
It is
But it is
realistic.
I
Don't
mean,
say
man,
that's not
okay.
When you
realistic.
have- when you have
it is
those,
it is
that
very
is
realistic. We
absolutely
put in our
realistic.
heads that it ain't
Man,
realistic,
that's-
and that's why
no,
we don't
that's
get our
realistic.
goals that we fucking need because we say it's not realistic. No, have some fucking discipline and reach your
Discipline. That's
goals
it.
that you want
But
to
the,
reach.
the
It's
discipline,
realistic.
if you set a
You
time
telling
frame,
people that ain't realistic.
if you set a
It-
time
it's
frame,
people
don't
out here
say
that
the
would
goal. You're not hitting the goal. You can't say this is my window and I'm reaching my window, but because I did something, then I'm not. It's like
I
I'm
could've done it
altering that.
faster.
I
You're
didn't.
not
It wasn't
altering
in
it.
my mind
If
to
you
do
hit
it
it
that
faster,
fast.
then good.
I
But
do-
if you
right.
stay on, but if
But
you stay on track, that's
there's
great
nothing
too.
wrong with
right.
that.
It's nothing right.
That's not saying I didn't reach my goal because I didn't do it 2 months faster. No, I just reached my goal at the time that I said I would reach my goal.
Yeah.
But it's the,
That's fine,
for me.
but
The bigger
y'all just
picture
got
is
two
just
different-
being
two
is
different-
just having the discipline. That's what it is
But
for
you
me.
said
And then
that
if your man is telling you no, that is not okay. Then
Yeah.
follow that lead because he's
I
teaching
agree
you
with that part.
discipline.
But
Right,
this
but
is
you
what
also
you're saying.
said that like, oh well, we could use this money to do something together. That's still being irresponsible.
No, I just gave that as an
I
option.
know, that's
and
what I'm
that's why I
saying,
said
right.
I'm still standing on no, whether it's gonna affect our goal or not. I still stand on that. But that was just if we gonna do it, then let it be for something together that's gonna benefit us as a whole, not just you and your girls going to hang out. But but I made it clear I'm still standing on no. Like I don't care if it affects the goal or not. Like let's just sacrifice to right now, just for right now to get to the bigger picture of it all.
Right.
But you just got to follow that. I think it's important to just follow that lead because the bigger picture of that is learning discipline. And if you can't discipline, if you can't sacrifice something that small, then you won't sacrifice something big.
And I agree
And-
with that. But it's not a discipline thing if it's not affecting what you have set. That's why I was saying if I said we putting $500 up every 2 weeks, if it don't affect that, that's the discipline. If that
It's a
$500
discipline
still
thing.
get put
It's
up,
a discipline
Yeah,
thing
I
when
was
you
just
say
gonna
it's
say that. I
not
think it's a
realistic to
discipline
not
thing.
do all of that spending money. That's when it's a discipline thing. When you say that's
mean,
not
people-
realistic. Yes, it is realistic.
What's not
people
realistic?
buckle. You
for
said
people
for
not
people,
to people
yes,
not to go out,
Yes,
to
it
not
is
spend
realistic.
money.
Yes.
That's even like you.
It is realistic.
Let me
People
ordering
do
food.
it.
I mean,
people
and
do
maybe
it.
they do.
People that want to.
Listen.
Hold on. People that want to pay off their mortgage in 5 to 7 years. They do it because they buckle down and they do what
They're
other people
reaching
say
their
that
goal.
is not realistic.
But they're doing
Don't-
it. They have a time
It's
frame.
realistic.
They're
It's
hitting their
realistic.
goal.
It's realistic.
Y'all making it about something that is not about. You're hitting your goal. So to say it's a lack of discipline just isn't. That's not what it is. You're still disciplined inside of your goal. So how am I not disciplined if I don't do nothing to affect my goal and I reach my goal? That don't mean I wasn't disciplined. I absolutely was disciplined because I said, this is what I'm doing. And I did that. Now, if you deviate away from that and you're affecting that, yes, that's not discipline. But I don't have to not do nothing ever. And that means I'm not disciplined, even though I'm still reaching my goal.
That's your point. That's your viewpoint. My viewpoint is if you really want something bad, you ain't gonna buy Jordans, you ain't gonna buy Beyonce tickets, you ain't gonna go on fancy dinners and fancy dates. You gonna buckle down, eat rice and beans, and get to your goal as quick as you can. That's what I'm about.
Yeah, you can do that. But that don't mean for the person who said I'm doing this in 12 months that they not disciplined because they did it in 12 months.
You did in 5. Yeah, they stick to their plan.
If
That's
I gotta,
what you wanted to
if
do.
I got a goal and I'm trying to hit it as fast as possible, because that's what you try to do with goals, I ain't spending no ridiculous
But I
money
think
on
what
it.
Punk
Ain't
saying
what everybody
is,
trying to
right,
do.
I think what Punk is saying, like you're saying, like, oh, let me reach my goal as
quick
soon
as
as possible.
That ain't what
With
they was
Punk,
doing.
he's saying, like, oh,
They
I
had
set
a
this goal
time
for
frame.
12
Punk,
months.
you said it's unrealistic to not buckle down and handle your business, and I ain't letting that
No,
fly
that ain't what
on
I
my
said.
platform.
I said it's unrealistic that you're never gonna do anything. That's my perspective. That's my perspective.
I don't agree
To
with
me,
that. I don't agree with
people
that.
hang out. People do things. You're going to do something. I don't know nobody that stayed in the house every single day for I don't know how long and didn't do anything.
But now you
to
being
me, it's-
semantic. Now you
No,
putting
I'm not,
semantics
because
on
that's what I
anything
said.
that all they did
That's
was
exactly what I
wake
said.
up, breathe, sleep, and eat, and that's all they did. Come
What?
on now,
That's the norm. Breathing is the norm.
You can go. You
Breathing,
can go
you
get
have
a.
to breathe.
You can go get a $20 meal at the. You can get
Why?
a 50,
That's
40
affecting the goal. You ain't gonna reach
See,
it as quick. That's my point.
semantics,
No,
semantics,
but that's my point. You're going to do something.
Semantics,
You're going to do
semantics.
something.
You said it's unrealistic to not
Because
have
to not do nothing. If you're spending $20 on a meal, you didn't have to spend that, so you still did something. That's why to me
And-
that's unrealistic.
No, it is realistic because people do
But
it
now
every day.
But you
People-
still spending that $20.
Disciplined people do it.
But you still spend the $20.
Disciplined people don't.
Okay,
But
so
it is
then don't talk
realistic.
about it.
It is.
But-
It
You
is
still
realistic.
disciplined regardless.
It is
Beyonce
realistic.
tickets not $20. We talking about Beyonce tickets.
Right.
We talking about
right. You try to
$670
flip it out of
tickets.
context. You
I
know
didn't
what we
flip
talking
nothing.
about.
What
I
I
didn't
was
flip nothing. I already said the Beyonce was crazy.
Yeah.
So what am I trying to flip?
But no, so like I get what okay, so y'all
Either way,
crazy.
you
This
still
just went
disciplined.
left.
If you hit your goal in your time frame, you was
It is, but
disciplined.
I'm just saying like, okay, so if my thing is, and I guess what I'm taking from the conversation is like they have goals, because I'm assuming that like if you planning to buy a house, there's got to be you probably looking into
No big
multiple ways.
purchases. If you're trying to buy a house, no
Yeah.
big purchases. Be disciplined. Period.
Angry as hell.
I'm just saying, like,
Angry as fuck.
we ain't about to spew mediocrity out here. Like, we're not gonna spew mediocrity out here. Talk about it's unrealistic to have to buckle
how
down
you being
and
mediocre?
And not do anything.
be excellent. Be
How are you
excellent.
not being excellent?
Be excellent.
look,
Because you gotta go.
Nobody reached their stuff at the
you
same
gotta
point.
go, because you
So
gotta
I'm not
go and
excellent
you
if I
wasting
don't do
money
it as
on
quick as-
bullshit. No, because
No,
you gotta
you
go.
still excellent,
You're not
bro.
excellent. You're not excellent because you have a goal and you wasting money on bullshit. That's why you ain't excellent.
Yeah, that
With that mind
$20 is
frame,
still a
with
waste.
yeah, sure, you should have
Right.
spent it. Yep,
Exactly. So
Yep.
if we gonna say
That
that, then you
too.
can't do nothing.
that too. Yep.
And that's cool
Go
if
to
people
work,
do
get
that.
the bag, and go
That's
home.
cool if people
and
do
eat rice
that.
and
But
beans.
here's the thing: it doesn't
Until your
always.
credit right.
It doesn't always
Until your
have
bank-
to be that
until
way.
your bank
You know what
account
I'm saying?
right. Until you in the
but
house
here's the
Exactly.
thing: what
It
I know,
don't.
what I
You
know
set
for a
goals and
fact
you reach 'em.
is, if you sacrificed, if you just buckle down and be disciplined, because it does take discipline, and it takes a disciplined person to be able to just sit at home and not make every event and not go out and not participate and not spend money and not do all of these things. Not everybody can do that. I know not everybody can do that. And it absolutely takes discipline and hard work to be able to do that. And I know what he mean when he say a lot of people do it, because I've had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to buy a home or anything like that, but just entrepreneurship. When you out here moving and you can't get other people's money, all you have is your money. So you have to be wise with the way you spending your money. You can't be out here at every event and taking every trip and doing all of this type of stuff, because you find yourself in situations. And it's unrealistic. It is. So you have to be disciplined. You have to be wise with your money and the things that you're doing and the moves that you're making, because
Yeah, who said you didn't?
I don't
you are
disagree with that,
Who
but
said
I
you
also
didn't?
feel,
money.
but I also feel like there's
So it's
room
very
to
possible.
enjoy life as well as meet your goals at the same time. That's just all I'm saying. I feel like you can do both. Like, no, you maybe won't hit your goal as quick, but as quickly as somebody who's
And ain't
not doing
nobody hitting their
anything.
goals at the same time.
Right,
So
but
I'm not
if I
even trying
set
to.
a 12-month goal for me to save whatever, as long as I'm on track, then why should I not be able to save? I mean, why should I not be able to also enjoy the fruits of my labor? That's all that I'm saying. Like, you can definitely hit your goal and enjoy life at the same time. That's all I'm saying.
All right, we beat that one into the ground.
Stomp the fuck out that mother-
Hey, I told you, punk, I'm at your head,
Come
bro.
on. Come on.
Now it's
Ain't
angry.
nobody
At your
angry.
head.
Ain't nobody
I'm
angry.
at your
Ain't
head.
nobody angry. We've been doing this a long
Man,
time.
that's my brother. All right. Look, got another clip here.
Oh goodness, these folks and this internet, these like
Man,
what?
the internet be going crazy. Shout out my boy Charles from BMF.
Wow.
Oh. Okay,
You had to go there.
okay.
You ain't
All right, reel it in.
bro.
Let's reel it in
Wow.
here. Let's reel
Not
it in.
Charles. Charles was a piece of
We're not there yet. All right. I just wanna play this clip real quick.
Let me tell y'all something. This is part two, y'all. Let me tell y'all what I hate. I hate it when black parents say what's wrong with the black kids in the black community. These white kids, their parents be buying them cars. Their parents put them in position. Their parents teach them how to build credit so that they can get their own place. White people teach their kids for real, and they help their children. Black parents want to sit up here and try to trick their kids into helping them and try to make the kids feel like, oh, because you're grown now, this is what it takes. This is what responsibility. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You were struggling.
These
What?
white parents, they actually put their kids in position to learn how to take care of themselves. You see what I'm saying? You don't never see no you don't never hear no white kid tell myself, oh, I have to pay my mom for rent because I live in her house. You don't never hear no white kid saying that. Like, black people are the only people who do not help each other, not even their kids.
All right. So the question here: black parents making their kids pay rent, fair or foul?
I think it depends on the situation. Because I know some parents who have had their children pay rent, but they just saved it. They saved it until they were ready to go out on their own. And
Come on, we ain't talking about that.
I'm saying situations that I know of. I can't say
so
like
those are the situations you know in the black community.
As far as I know, I don't know any parents. Yes. As far as for me, that was only one. Outside of that,
What is this?
he ready to fight. He want to fight. He want to tussle. He want to tussle today, and I'm with the shits. He want to tussle today, and I'm with the shits.
Oh, God.
As far as I know, I don't know any black parents that have been like, hey.
But let's stick to what these girls talking about, because what these girls are speaking about is not what you speaking about, and you know
That's true, but
it is not what you speaking about.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
You've been hanging around Punk too much. You've been hanging around Punk too much. Yeah.
I don't be creating scenarios. So
I'm not creating scenarios.
I
Like,
don't
this is a situation that I know of. Like, parents were like, oh, I want you to give me $300 a month for rent. And they didn't use it towards household. They put it in the savings. And when their child was ready to go out on their own, they gave it back.
Yeah.
Like, this is what, you know what I'm saying? It's like
That's nice. That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's beautiful.
Yeah, but that ain't what they talking about.
That ain't what they talk about. Juju, can you get into it? What they talk about? You ever had to pay your mama rent?
No, but here's what I think about that. Like, I am totally against that. I feel like I absolutely agree with these young girls. This is why I'm sitting here laughing, because it's like, it's so true. We have to break these curses of setting our children up to fail, and only we can do that. It's so much information out here at the tip of our hands right now. It's so many resources. Like, it's no reason that we should be failing our children like this. We didn't learn about credit, but a lot of us now, my generation, we know a lot about credit because it's so much information out here. So, it's so many resources available to us now. We have to start teaching these things to our children so that it becomes like what they do and what they know, so they can teach these things to their children, and we can keep that cycle going amongst generations. Like, I agree with them young ladies. I don't think a lot was told. Sorry, not sorry. I totally agree with them. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, white people do this, because I don't really care what white people do. But I do think, like, no, we should not be just like, once our children get 18, we just throw them out to the wolves when we haven't taught them anything about life. We haven't taught them anything about financial literacy. Like, and we continue to make the mistake of repeating these same damn cycles of, because it worked for us and our parents did it this way and I was okay, and like, we got to end that.
I don't totally disagree with you. I feel like us as a generation, we have more knowledge to teach our children so that they are better versed. I'm not going to say our parents, I'm just going to let me say, like, our parents, maybe they weren't as versed. I feel like they were maybe learning with us to do that. So necessarily they didn't teach us. But we have a leg up now so that we can start to change. We can start to turn around. You know what I'm saying? Like, teach our kids about financial literacy. Teach our kids about credit and things like that. I'm like, I know for a fact, like, my mom didn't talk to me about credit. You know what I'm saying? Like my credit isn't horrible, but I feel like had I had a leg up on things, it could be, I could have been better than what I am now. So I feel like it's just like you said, just breaking that curse and just doing things differently. You know what I'm saying? So I'll teach my son about that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll prepare him as much as I can for the real world. And what he do is what he do with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Punk, you got anything?
I'm not identifying with what them kids were saying.
Nah, 'cause my
Because
mama ain't never
kids
pay
do
rent.
whatever they want to do. My mama ain't never make me pay rent. My mama talked to me about credit. My mama even went as far as, son, get you a credit card in college. I'll pay the bill as long as you don't do some goofy and go over your limit. At that point, you're on your own. What I do?
Go over your
Went
limit.
over my limit. At that point, I was
Go
on
over
my
my
own.
own, yeah.
I mean, it's not like kids still got to make the right decisions. Your parents talk to you about a lot of stuff. And I'm saying this from experience, having kids, one 16, one 13, and they get in the mode of thinking they know everything. And it don't matter what you tell them. You can tell them, you should go about this way. You should do this. You should do that. These kids have an excuse or a reason for everything you tell them because they think what you say is information out here. So they think they know everything.
Yep, social
That's
And they
true.
don't know squat. So
definitely agree
I don't
with
think
that.
no parent should make their kid pay rent unless they over 25 and ain't doing nothing with their life. But I'm not making my kids pay rent. Go to school, get a job, build up, save so you can do whatever. But if you irresponsible with your money, you not finna live with me till you 30 years old because you blowing your money on everything. Then what I'm supposed to do? Continue to let you do that?
So wait, how old were you when your mom taught you about credit? Started talking to you about credit?
A teenager.
See, I feel like it has to start before then. The
I
conversation.
have to understand
the
what she's
teaching
even
of it.
talking about, though.
Yeah,
You can't
you
talk to
think-
me about credit at 7 years old, and I don't even know fucking multiplication. What are you really talking to me about?
No,
but when
no,
I
but
can
you can start
understand
early.
money and how it's being spent, I'm not
You
credit.
think a
she
fifth,
didn't
a
need
sixth
to,
grader don't
she
know
didn't
these
need,
things
talking to me about money at
and
that
can't comprehend
age.
these
No,
things?
talking to me about money at that age is different than talking to me about credit. Talk to me about how I need to save, how I shouldn't spend my money on XYZ, because that's what kids in 5th and 6th grade do. You go buy all the snacks at the goddamn store and spend your money on whatever you spend it on. So talk to me about being responsible. I think the conversation starts there, but it don't have to immediately start with credit. Then what you talking to me about at 12? How to buy a car?
No,
You
but when
still have to allow kids to be kids, and we want to put all this adult stuff on them early in life and say, oh, they can take it. But then when they grow up and say, oh, you made me act like an adult and I was only 13 years old, then that's going to be a different issue. And I don't think we shouldn't teach our kids these things, absolutely, but it's still a time for it. Yes, it shouldn't be when they're 18 years old. They should already know, because at 18, credit card offers already coming in the mail. Definitely if you go to college, because them motherfuckers in the mailbox when you step on campus. Like they already had your mailbox picked out. So I don't think you start talking to your kid. If you want to, I'm not saying don't, but I don't think that should be required as a parent. Oh, talk to your kids about credit at 12. It's nothing wrong with doing it though. But I still want my kids to have some semblance of being a kid. Be free, not worrying about financial struggles or what you need to do with finances and this and that. You're a kid. Go enjoy kid things, going outside to play, run, have fun, because then you're making them an adult way too quick. And I don't want to do that either. But it absolutely should be talked about. But these kids gonna do what they want to do at some point anyway. So regardless if you talk to them about it, they still got to make the decision to do it the right way or the way you told them to do it.
So, so black parents making children pay rent, fair or foul? So,
To me,
yeah,
it's foul. I don't think you should. I wouldn't make my kid pay rent, but you're not going to be 30 living in my house doing nothing. And I'm just like, this my kid and you ain't got to pay rent, but you ain't got no money saved. You ain't bought you a car. You don't have no, oh, I'm moving out on this date. I'm saved. If you making whatever amount of money where you could possibly live on your own and you're not doing anything with it but blowing it on whatever you want to spend it on, you gotta go. I'm sorry, but you're not. I raised you and did all the stuff that I needed to do. You can stay here if you have a goal to get to where you're trying to get to, but we not doing you 30 years old just.
But Punk, have you heard the gesture when you 18? You gonna
gotta
be paid rent, or you gotta go, or you gotta.
I've heard when you turn 18, you gotta go. I can't honestly say I've heard like you turn 18, you gotta pay rent.
Okay.
But I've heard you turn 18, you gotta go.
Okay. Which
To
is
me, that shit
essentially
is
the same thing.
I'm saying because
When
you do
you-
gotta go and pay
you on
rent
your own.
if you
Yeah,
on your own,
right.
and
Yeah.
I don't agree with that either. Now, if you don't want to live by my rules, which is another thing, I feel like this young lady didn't discuss at all because people tend to get 18 and feel like I'm gonna do whatever I want to. I can come in and out your house when I feel. You can't do that here. This ain't yours. This mine. You don't pay bills here. I still got rules, and I want this to run the way I want it to run. So you thinking you gonna come in at 3, 4, 5 in the morning any day you feel like it ain't gonna happen. Now we gonna bump heads on that? Yeah, it's gotta go. Cause you need your own place and your own space so you can do whatever you wanna do. But if you living in my house, that's not gonna happen. It's still gonna be rules. And if it's a problem with that, then it's a problem with that.
Yeah, I definitely I agree with them. I just feel like we sometimes like man we set our kids up for failure. We set them up for it, and it's messed up. It's really messed up, and yeah, in our community.
Somebody said, "Isn't kicking kids out at 18 an American thing?" Smitty Two Stone, thanks for the roses, for the rose. But yeah, let me speak from personal experience because sometimes we do that. Not all the time. Sometimes this is just for entertainment purposes. But right now, yeah. When I was 18, when I came home from college, because I wasn't feeling college, Mama said you gotta pay that rent. You gotta pay that rent, or you gotta go. And then, sorry, Mom, I just gotta put you out there. And then.
Second pie in a row.
Mama, I love you.
I love you, Mama. I wasn't even living there. I was staying with my girl, with my wife, that's my girl back there. And guess what? She still needed that rent because if anything happened over there, I was coming back home. So I'm very familiar for that. The fact that y'all say you never seen it or you seen it the other way where they get reimbursed or I ain't never heard that, but I have seen it and I have heard it. I have been through it. So, anybody else want anything on this topic? Or? Nope. Okay. Let's go. So, okay. So while we talking about parents and stuff,
Wait, so what was the question for that?
Is it fair or foul for you to
Okay.
put your
Fair or
kids
foul?
out at
Okay.
18 or tell them they got to pay rent?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So
It's foul.
yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
definitely.
I think we all think
You
it's
said
fine.
it's fair.
She
No, I
said
said
foul.
foul. It's
Oh yeah, agreed.
I'm just gonna say this. Rest in bitch face. Fair or foul?
Oh God.
like, how do you even know you have no arrest?
You know. You know. After you hear it several times, you know.
Yeah.
But what is just your facial? That's the same as like when you just walking down the street.
That's why it's called resting, because it's just your
you
face.
too pretty
It's
to
just
look
your
mean.
face.
I'm not fucking look at me. I'm just chilling. I don't know.
So
I
I've been
guess
getting it my whole life, and I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is, because I don't know. I get told I look mean, like. So I don't know, and I'm always just looking like if I'm looking mean, like you would see an expression on my face or something, like my eyebrows so big, I'll be looking at you crazy. I feel like my face,
eyebrows so big.
you know, like really, like my face tells everything. You know, I don't. That's one of my flaws, but I don't know. Most of the time, I'm just looking.
So
and
it is a flaw. So it's foul.
I don't know.
You called it a flaw.
I mean,
Not
that's
all
what I'm saying. Like,
flaws
I
are
guess
foul.
everybody's, because I get that from everybody, and I have like most of my life. But it's like whatever. I don't care. Like, I embrace it. Hell,
Oh, you embrace it. So you
because I
you
know like
bask
I'm
in
not
it.
looking at you any type
You-
of way. It's just what I'm looking at. And I'm not going. I don't know. I'm not going
So
to try
you
to
look
make
harder.
my face.
You look meaner on
People
purpose.
just
So-
need to get the got their feelings and gone about
I
their
guess
life.
so.
Like, it ain't even that deep. Like,
But I'm not gonna try, because nobody's gonna sit up like you're not gonna sit up with a cheesy face all day. Like, so it's like, yeah, like this is how I look.
Punk, rest in bitch face, fair or foul? Come on, give it to me.
I mean, it depends, bro. Because look, I gotta
you got arrested Tracy.
maybe.
You got arrested.
I mean, people just tell me I don't look approachable. I look mean most of the time. Like if I'm not smiling,
Yeah.
it's like, what's wrong with you? Why you frowning? Your eye? I can't do shit about it. But it's not. I'm not feeling no way about you.
Exactly.
So to you, it look
So
like I got
your feelings
that
and grow the
face.
f-
But
up.
to me, it's like
I'm chilling.
it's my face. Like,
Grow the f- up and
It's
so
get
I don't want to say
eyebrow.
it's foul because I'm not looking. I ain't feeling no type of way towards nobody. But I don't want to say it's fair either because I guess you could smile more so that it don't look like that. But
why I gotta do that?
Exactly. That's how I feel. Like,
Because
why
like
I can't
I'm
walk
not
around
nobody.
cheesing all
Nobody's
day.
just sitting
That's
around like
awkward.
cheesing all day. That's not even realistic. And it's not that I'm not smiling, because most of the time I'm smizing because I'm smiling with my eyes.
You smizing.
Yes.
First time I heard that.
Oh, look, I got it from. I think it was Tyre. Was it Tyre Banks? Tyre model.
Let's
She
not
a
go on
real,
the model
she a real
conversation.
model.
Let's not go to
See
the
an
model
Instagram
conversation.
of 'em.
But yeah, I don't know if it's fair or
But
foul.
yeah,
It just
so-
is
oh,
what it
shit.
is. I mean, that's really up to the people that feel some type of way about the face.
Yeah, I agree. Because I'm just like, I'm always looking.
Do you believe rest in bitch face can hinder some opportunities for you?
Absolutely.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I think that's super prejudice
Why?
and borderline
prejudice?
discriminatory, because
Why?
like, how you gonna judge me just instead of like actually approaching me and getting to know me? Like, you just judging me based on a look that you think I have. That I
Well,
don't
we
even
do
have.
that anyway. I mean,
You
you ain't
know?
approaching nobody you don't think attractive to get to know them. You not.
But it's
you
not
know,
that
you're
you
not
don't
gonna,
think I'm attractive, because I'm.
But that
'cause-
face may not be attractive. It's like, oh, she.
But isn't body
she could
language
be,
like the biggest communication?
man, and if you looking like, and I have this problem, so it's just like I get what you're saying, but for me, it's like I can understand people feeling like you're not that approachable. So I didn't know how to approach you, or I didn't know if I could, or what to say, and it's like, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm regular,
that's what
but
I'm saying. I get
my
it all the
face, I could
time.
understand you may not feel that way, and it is what it is, but I can't really control that. So.
And I get people tell me like, oh, I thought you was this way, I thought you was that way, but like, no, you cool, and it. So it's just like, whatever, like, it doesn't bother me, and I don't really care. It's like, just have a conversation.
Yeah.
Just all you got to do is have a conversation. So
Alrighty.
I think
What you
people
think,
weird.
Deuce? Fair or foul?
Oh, rest in let me turn my camera on. Sorry. You see I'm charged. You gonna keep me charged. Son.
Yep.
You gonna keep me charged.
Turn
son.
up.
Let's go.
The
If we-
people want your views
if,
more anyway.
If we gonna turn up, we gonna turn up. Straighten up your face. Straighten your face up. You ain't that sad. Ain't nothing that serious. You could put. No, I'm just playing. No, but really, like, come on now. Like, just ain't you can't smile. You don't want to smile. You don't want to. And my thing is amongst each other though. Amongst each other, like, I might work at a place where there's not many black people. I can't give you a head nod and you give me a head nod, or a smile, or some type of acknowledgement to where, hey, ain't many of us in here, but I see you. I see you and I respect you. Like, is that too much to ask from each other? Like, and then you see him hee ho ho ha ha and with somebody from a different demographic. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, dang, we can't even show each other love, or we can't even be kind to each other. But we hee ho ho and tap dancing in front of somebody else. Like, come on, man.
And I definitely experienced and witnessed that.
It's the same question. Oh, we something different. I'm sorry.
I think so.
We don't remember what question you was left off on.
We're talking. Yeah, we still
Yeah,
talking about.
we still talking about that.
I actually think that's a different topic though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why
I
you
think-
why you think that though?
Because rest in face is just to the world. what you're speaking of is like why we don't acknowledge each other.
Okay.
And to me, that's a different topic, but
They can
it is an
blend
issue
though.
though.
They can blend.
Yeah, it definitely
Because
could.
you could
It
just
could
be in
blend.
your resting face and like
Just
I'm just no. Yeah, I don't care if you black like me.
And you know
Yeah.
what's
You know
funny
what I'm
is
saying?
I will say this, like when I'm out, like I get is I'm more I seem to get approached more in a more pleasant way by women of other ethnicities, not black women.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's like they're always pleasant. And it's never, it's not the whole resting face thing like, oh, you look so mean. It's always like pleasantry, a smile, like whatever. And it's an exchange. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's weird.
We need to have that exchange amongst each other.
I
Yeah,
agree.
we should. Definitely
I agree.
should.
For sure.
Okay. We done with that? We done with you got any?
Rest in face, fair or foul.
Are you gonna attempt to change your resting face or
I feel like my faces be regular. I don't feel like I be rude or have a resting face. I just say if I'm not smiling or grinning, it's just how I look. Like it ain't like I said, grow up, get out your feelings.
all right. Hey Punk. Let's see if I can- Do women lower their standards to date high value men?
Absolutely.
Look, I just think like.
Can you repeat that?
Yes.
Can you expound?
I mean, it just is what it is. Like, whatever they consider to be high value, I won't even. To me, it don't even have to be high value. Well, we can say high value because it's whatever they value.
Right, whatever.
But if it's have value, are they really lowering their standards though?
Yes,
Absolutely,
because it
you
can be.
can.
I don't want to date no man with kids,
Oh, okay.
but this high value man got a kid.
Or it
You
could
ain't
be
gonna care
because
about
this man
that.
But that
providing
wouldn't be
everything, he
necessarily
controlling
lowering your
everything.
standards,
Or
just
it could
making a
be,
compromise.
or it could be. This ain't shit they always cheat, but this high value man cheat, but he taking care of
But
you,
he
so
taking
you
care of
cool
you.
with
He
it.
paying for everything, so he
So,
controlling everything
yeah.
in the narrative, and you just gonna conform and do what you got to do because this man paying all the bills, and you really ain't got no say so.
Or it could be, I want a man that look this way, and then you dating Boom Boo or whoever, and he got the bag though, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Not even really attracted to the man, but he high value. He got the bag, so we in it.
And we all know that's real.
But couldn't that be more of a compromise versus
That is not a
lowering your
compromise.
standards?
If you were willing to compromise, it didn't need to be a high value man. You could have compromised with these same people.
Because you wouldn't have done
That
that with
weren't high
average
value.
Joe. You ain't gonna let average Joe over here cheat. You ain't gonna let average Joe have you doing no threesomes and no foursomes and none of that.
Do orgies and
Nope.
Some people just might be into that. It ain't gotta be about that.
This one,
Just
Lord.
some people just.
But that's true.
like
What y'all call
But
is
that's true.
sexually liberated. What y'all be trying to
people
say?
like
Yeah, this a
Right,
different
yeah.
man. This a different. We in a different era, for sure. But yeah, but I mean, but we've seen that. Like we've seen that all the time. We've heard that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like women do it all the time. It's funny. I was watching Pam Anderson got something on Netflix, some type of documentary on Netflix. Her love or something. She was like Sylvester Stallone told her. I think he offered her like $1.5 million and a Porsche to be his number one. And she was like, so does that mean that there's a number two? And he was like, yeah. Like you in Hollywood now. Like you got to get in where you fit in. Like basically you got to take what you can get now. And I was like, really? So yeah, you lower your standards. They do all the time. What's that little girl name? If them her standards, they might not even be her standards. The little girl, Carisha and the whole Diddy situation. Listen, but I'm like, hey, that may not be her standards. So it's all about the bag.
She
now.
rapped about it.
Oh, did
It
she?
seemed like he doing everything she said shouldn't be doing. But anyway, I
So wait, say that
guess
one
it's
now?
cool to have babies on people.
Well,
As long as that stipend.
technically he didn't have a baby on her because technically they both say they're single. They're just friends and they enjoy each other.
I seen something on the social
What she
media where
said?
she said
Ain't no
we go
f***ing
together
title.
real
Why you do
bad. What does that mean?
But that was on like her podcast, and he was like, "Whatever you say, baby." Basically,
She letting this man piss on her.
That's what she did. She probably let her baby daddy piss on her. If she let go to the shower, she letting anybody piss on her. That's her nick. That's her nick. That's her thing.
Hey.
People like what they like.
I.
You know what I'm saying?
We do not kink shame here and for saving for the
I
book.
f***ing do because you and your is not finna piss on me. Like if we in the shower, you piss on my feet, we finna fight. Like no, it's off limits. Period. In no shape or form. Like shit is no shape or form. That's off limits. That's nasty.
Yeah, people weird now though, man. I don't understand.
Weird. People just like what the things that
They like.
Yeah, I ain't calling. No, but I ain't calling nobody weird for what.
Yeah,
they
for
like,
me
though.
that's weird, and it's and I'm not judging you.
I
In
don't
no
think
way.
it's
nasty.
A little bit of.
It is. It's nasty.
I like
as hell.
it.
So unsanitary.
Oh, it's the best thing in life. I'm not saying like the feeling is great, but I'm not.
But no, I'm not sitting there while you squatting on me. It ain't gonna work
That's
out.
what I'm saying. It's a difference.
And-
And like actually like purposely on somebody. Those are two separate things. Like
All right, let me change this conversation.
It is.
Wow.
We got to. Is it X-rated? Yeah,
Yeah.
X-rated. We
All
are
right.
real X-rated now.
Let me shout out the comments real quick before I forget.
Wait, we done with all our topics?
No,
I was finna
we gonna
say.
finish the BMF thing. Let me just shout out the comments
I
real
was
quick.
finna
Calm
shout out my boy
down,
one
calm
more
down, man.
I was gonna shout him out one more time.
Okay, I don't know what the BMF thing is.
That's all right. Darius Gooden. I love the podcast. Lady in the Black talking wild. And he said some other stuff too. Appreciate your comment.
Which lady? Oh, that was
Yeah, just
Jessica
spit.
Lene.
anyway.
That was the
okay,
lady.
okay.
Cause I'm a lady.
All right. Sarah, somebody named Sarah commented, "Who is the new girl? She wild."
Who, me?
No.
No.
You gotta watch the pod. You'll see.
Oh, I'm like,
My
wait,
boy
what?
Eastside 909. Shout out to
Right.
you. Let me know if that's the East Side of Chicago. Let me know. Single women keep women single. And the new chick is the poster child of that. Woo! Dang. Y'all can,
Wait,
you gotta watch. Just gotta watch.
What
You
pod
just
is
gotta
this
watch.
from?
The last one,
69,
69.
I think. Yeah.
It
Oh,
lived
on
up to
here?
his name. Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna have to go check it out. What was it?
The Last Villain. Been loving the pod. Want to see Plant Killer and I think did I say that last time? I said that last one. Okay, I said that last pod. Shout out Tony Rando. We mess with you. You already know.
What?
That's a
Did we
good,
finish?
good podcast.
What he,
Last topic. I had to do the comments before I forget. I don't want them mad at me. Punk, you up? BMF.
Shout out my boy Charles.
Spoiler
Pops.
alert.
Told for you
Spoiler
to shout
alert.
him out.
Spoiler
Hey,
alert.
look. So I can't say that he was right for what he did. Actually, he was wrong because you married.
Can
You shouldn't have been
can you
doing
tell the
that.
audience what he did?
He finally smashed the old girl. He had his 60 seconds of fame.
It wasn't even 60 seconds.
I mean, at our time it wasn't, but in their time, we don't know how long it was. You know, should be whatever. But however long
We could tell it was quick though.
Yeah, he was a little disappointed. She didn't seem too disappointed.
No, because she got what she wanted.
She got what she
He was
wanted.
standing at that sink smiling. He wasn't disappointed.
Nah, he wasn't disappointed.
Man, when you blow that
Initially,
quick,
he-
you disappointed in yourself.
Initially, he
Regardless
was.
of how y'all
His
think,
face was like,
did that really just happen? But the man probably ain't had sex
And he
in months.
Raw as nasty.
How you know that?
Because he just pointed out his pants and stuck it in
Hey,
there.
she
Okay.
let him
no
do
time
it.
for protection, okay?
But yeah, he wasn't right for cheating. But you can't treat a person the way his wife been treating him, telling him he don't deserve respect, he gotta earn it, all that. Like at some point a person is gonna react. You've been telling me no to things that I want and need from you, and you being disrespectful. You basically telling me I ain't a man. I'm not the man of the house. You don't respect me. I gotta earn that. You talking to people about our business without me, whether it's the pastor or not. We supposed to do that together. And it's just like at some point a person gonna react. You can't keep kicking a person and they down, and then you steady just beating them and beating them and beating them and think that they ain't gonna go get some feel good at some point.
You right. I don't agree. You know, you can only do.
You don't agree or you don't disagree?
I said I don't disagree. You
All
are
right,
right,
cool.
right now. There's a reaction for every action. There's a reaction, and a person can only take so much. You know what I'm saying? It's only so much rejection, so much negativity, so much like not getting anywhere somebody can take. Was he completely wrong for cheating? I don't know. I feel like 90% he was wrong. 10% was warranted because, like you said, his wife ain't hitting him. His wife treating him like his kids don't with him. It's like
Kids ain't got nothing to do with the wife and him having sex
no, that's
anyway.
true. But I'm just saying, like, it's a lot. It's a lot at one time. It could be overwhelming. So shit, there's a reaction. There's a reaction for every reaction. So
I'm not.
I don't with Charles and his up ass haircut. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, bro. You didn't watch BMF?
I do not.
Okay. Shout out.
Sorry. I have no idea what y'all talking about.
Shout out to the people that's on the live on TikTok. Dreadhead, RJ, first time catching a live. Love the content.
Appreciate it.
Toasted sandwich. She not in love if she can't take a little on the feet.
Baby, I don't fucking love you. Don't on my feet. No.
Okay.
What if niggas don't drink water?
Why is you not having your drink water? You
I
not
can't make
help
my
hygiene?
water.
All right.
Hey, babe, drink this water. Everything. I don't
Okay.
know. I'm just saying.
That's okay. We running. We gonna run a little long pod because you know I'll be ready. Once that hour hit, I'll be ready. I'll be ready to cut you. Ready to cut y'all off.
All right, Tony Romo.
All right, last little topic here. Maybe last one. What makes someone a nymphomaniac, and have you truly dealt with one?
Ladies first.
He always trying to set us up. He always trying to set us up. Go on, speak your mind.
I don't know what makes a person a nymphomaniac. Are we gonna do this by definition? Because
We can. Y'all want me to
I
Google?
don't-
Okay, well, let's see.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your Google.
What the exact definition is.
yeah, because I don't want to go off of
'Cause
perspective.
I mean, right, of what I think it is. 'Cause
This
Okay.
is deep.
I feel like
Nymphomaniac, a woman with uncontrollable or excessive sexual drive.
Why is it only
Desire.
a woman?
That's what it
Gee, they
say.
do. I got to say.
That's what it say.
That's crazy.
So, ladies first, like as I was saying, because this clearly ain't
You
got
know
nothing
what
to do
this
with
makes me think of? Have you guys ever seen that movie Addicted? Is it Addicted?
I didn't see the movie. I read the book.
So with it was with Boris Kojo. Oh my God, what is her name?
So
It
based
makes
off the
me think of
definition
that.
Of a nymphomaniac.
It's a woman who can control herself. So it's okay for a man to be
They ain't
overly
what they
sexual.
said.
and
This ain't got
uncontrolled.
nothing.
But
This
it
ain't got nothing to do with me.
Y'all
Y'all really
Why
telling me
can't-
that's the
By
definition?
that-
No,
that's what it
what
I'm
said.
gonna look it
No,
up.
No,
I'm gonna look it
that's
up.
what it said.
According to Webster or fucking Safari or whatever the fuck, web search, it's a woman. So a man can't be a nymphomaniac, so it's expected. Technically, so basically what the fucking internet is saying is that it's expected for a
Men gon'
man
hump
to be overly
often.
sexualized and hunch every fucking thing. But when
Whoa.
a woman does it, she's labeled as a nymphomaniac. Like,
They say that's
and
nature.
it's uncontrollable. Like, what?
Whoa, I
Don't
didn't even
y'all
know
say
we was
that's
going
not
there.
good.
Why can't I just fuck one? If you can fuck you, why can't I fuck that one without being labeled a nymphomaniac?
It ain't in your nature.
Whoa.
How's none of my nature?
You gotta
Whoa.
Why
ask
can't I be
Webster
as
or
sexual
whoever
as
the
a
definition
man?
just.
Like, why can't I be asexual? Why can't a
You
not
can
me,
be.
But why can't a woman be just
You
as
can be.
sexual?
You
and
can be.
Just
But you
as
just gonna be a
The
expressive
name
as
of it is a
nymphomaniac.
nymphomaniac.
I'm gonna be labeled. You're normal, but I'm labeled a nymphomaniac. That's
But
bullshit.
Maybe it's another name for a
Man, right? Maybe.
Maybe that's what we need to.
Hey, I don't control these.
They start looking for them phones.
Because
Oh man.
Hey, I ain't create the definition.
Hey, we gonna shout out
that's the American dictionary.
Kyra
The
1524.
Oxford Dictionary.
He said, "Bro, I just want to say this gentleman is a king."
Appreciate you.
Grand Rising King.
Appreciate you. Did y'all find a definition for a
I
man?
ain't looking no more because it's bullshit. The Oxford Dictionary. The Oxford
man.
Dictionary can suck my.
Clearly, it don't exist.
Man.
Because Juju still looking and
Oh,
she ain't found the
man.
shit.
I didn't even
But
know
you know,
we was
this
going
is-
here, y'all.
this-
This is, oh man.
You know, it's a such thing as like definitions
Okay,
being
I
placed
found
on certain
something.
people.
Okay, what you find,
Juju?
Don Juanism or something. These two. And Satromania? Cyteromania or something. I don't even know. But look, it just made something up.
Yeah, it made something up, but so ladies,
Is that
So, ladies,
it said
as
it's the
much as you wanna
corresponding to nymphomania in men.
God.
Yo, see your choice.
Oh,
do what the
God.
fuck you gotta do.
God.
Nymphomaniac or not, you can be as sexual as fucking men. The Oxford Dictionary.
you can be.
And we should be able to be asexual and not being labeled. Like, I feel like that's bullshit that nymphomaniac is only labeled as a female.
This just goes back to like the thing of like when they was talking about people being homosexual. And it's like, what do you call a man that's homosexual? And what do you call a woman? You call a woman lesbian. What do you call a man that's homosexual?
Don't you?
That's what you call. Technically, that's a derogatory term. You're not supposed to. But it's no term that's out there that's like men are this, like women are lesbians. Men are what? Exactly. It's no term for it.
Is that derogatory?
Right, it's
Did
gay.
you-
I don't
they
think it's
you ain't
derogatory, is
supposed
it?
to. That's why you say homosexual, because
Homosexual.
it's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, we're not gonna say that.
But it's no word for men. Like it just happens sometimes. You know.
It's a double standard again.
I'm sure men got some labels that women don't have.
Yeah.
Like what?
Dogs.
Yeah.
We don't call women dogs.
Y'all call us bitches. A female dog.
It's for a different reason. It
No,
ain't
it's
got
not.
nothing
It
to
could
do
be-
with cheating. We don't call y'all bitches for cheating. Y'all call us dogs
No,
for
y'all call us
cheating.
hoes.
What do you call?
Y'all call us for cheating. Whores.
No, we call y'all for sleeping with too many people. Generally, it's not a cheating thing. Like, what do you realistically call a woman that cheat? Because you would call a woman a hoe if
Right.
she sleep with 5 men in a
I'm
day.
not gonna do that because that's her
Listen
choice.
to what I'm saying. So
She was being thotty.
right. What's the male term
bust
for?
down.
What's the male term
There's
for
lots
that?
of-
She had a thotty moment.
Exactly. It just happens. Sometimes these terms
fucking
are
double
to a
standards.
specific
Double
gender.
standards.
Y'all got them to.
Thing.
Well,
It
I
is what
can't
it
say that I'm.
is.
What was it? If the second part was like, can you say you've dated one? So that would only apply
Right.
to you.
Y'all can't. Yeah,
Right.
that would only apply to me.
Not really.
Yeah,
Depending on
women
your
do date
lifestyle.
women.
But yeah, well, that don't apply to me.
Okay.
I ain't that girl.
Okay. Have you ever dated a nymphomaniac?
So for all
He actually
intents and purposes
Yeah.
of the show,
Yes.
we can say that men are nymphomaniacs, just so that you all can answer the question.
Okay.
But I'll answer.
No, that's not.
I
what the
will
dictionary
answer. Have I
said.
ever dated a nymphomaniac? Honestly, I don't know. I haven't had one like come out and just say that, but I have dated women that wanted to have sex a lot,
What's a lot?
daily, multiple times a day. Just, you know, it never was like a no moment too often, you know.
I think most men are nymphos. That's just my opinion, though.
But they're not nymphomaniacs.
But they are. I'm saying that they are.
Okay.
They want to make it women. I don't care what Google's talking about or Webster or none, any of that. But I feel like most men are, because it's typically most men who cannot control. Not saying that women don't, because we know that it happens with women too. But
This is crazy.
For the most part, it's men that
When you
can't
look up
control their
nympho,
sexual
it say
desire.
the same, a woman with very strong sexual desires.
Yeah.
So a nymphomaniac is a woman who can't control her sexual desires. Dang.
But I think that's most
Y'all out here
men.
bad. That's most men.
Wow, no, we got.
Yeah, I think
According
most.
to the dictionary.
I think most men, not saying all men,
Are
y'all, so don't try to
nymphomaniacs.
attack me.
All men.
I think
All
most
fucking
men
men.
cannot control their sexual
So
desire.
maybe that's why we don't have a label, because that's just who we are. It's our nature.
You right.
Yeah, I
dogs
don't-
do hump anything. You right.
I don't think it's in the nature.
Dogs definitely do hump anything.
And cats lick themselves. What's your point?
Facts, because the dogs can't get it right. You're right, because the dogs can't get it right. So
right.
cats lick themselves. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cut off, dude.
Yeah, we about to wrap this up. Appreciate y'all on the live.
About cut off. You don't gotta come back.
We
so
had
cut
another
off.
one. It was another
Cut
one.
off.
What makes great sex or something?
Okay,
about
let's
sex.
go. Shit, Juju came to work today, huh? All right.
Look, I was late.
They ain't letting me cut them off early. You know I like to cut them off. They ain't letting me do
Sorry,
it.
y'all. Sorry.
So, what makes great sex? Juju, you.
I'm gonna I want to hear
No,
Pun.
no, man.
hell
You done brought the topic
No,
up.
ma'am.
No,
man.
ain't no way you
Sweetheart.
gonna bring it up and then pass
You
it
done
on
brought
to
the
the
topic
next
up.
person.
Come on with it.
Come on now.
I don't know. I think great sex comes. See, y'all know. I'm like.
She wants to be hugged.
No.
She don't want to be.
And I was
She
just
want to be
saying-
hugged and cuddled.
She
Y'all
don't care
know.
about the sex.
No,
Yes.
let me tell you something. Look,
Cuddling
no.
is just as good.
What's funny
I think she
is
said the sex, it don't have to happen even the next time. It don't have to happen this time or the next time we kick it. I'm like,
look. No, what I just mean by that is like for me, like when we have great intimacy, when our intimacy connection and bond is everything, sex is amazing. Like it's not that I don't. It's not that I don't love sex because I do.
Sis, cut the shit.
So what is great sex?
Answer the question.
Great intimacy. Great intimacy.
and what is intimacy to
That's
you?
like a mental stimulation for me.
And how do you get that mental stimulation?
Well, I would think it would be with your partner. I don't just sleep
Like,
with
what do
random
you
folks.
need? What do you need to get the mental to be mentally
Oh,
stimulated?
just open communication, just effective communication.
And great
Like,
conversation.
hey,
Conversation,
babe, your
yeah,
pot
just
roast
being
was
that-
dry as today.
No, not that. I'm
All
just
right,
saying,
let me-
like
That's open communication.
like great,
Detail
no,
of
like
this.
great conversation, like just being able to talk to my guy about any and everything. We can talk in the moment, laugh in the moment, be vulnerable in the moment, like everything. If I have that in a relationship, oh, we gonna have an amazing sex life. Period. But that's just me.
So the tools don't matter at all.
No, because you know what?
Size definitely fucking matters.
No. When I was younger, I used to think that. When I was younger, I used to think that. But now, no. Cause I've had,
Ma'am, you
the
cannot have a
older
door
me-
stopper and be like, "Oh my God, sex
The
was
older
amazing."
me is like,
I'm with
No.
these fucking names. What
You
is
cannot have
a
a door
stopper?
stopper and be like, "Oh my God, this sex was
What is
amazing."
a door?
No, because what position can we be in for it not to slip out? How will you get
Oh my-
yours and they
what?
get theirs? It's bullshit. So size does matter a little bit. Now, can you be smaller endowed and know how to work your? Absolutely, but
And
you gotta
that's
have
it.
some kind of length, some kind of girth. You gotta have something. It just can't be a fucking thimble and you be like, "Oh my God, sex was amazing because we talked about everything."
Sex
That's
was great.
bullshit.
It was great.
Bullshit. Maybe sex was great for you.
How deep
but
do
sex
y'all
was
sense?
you don't gotta be like walking around here with like a
How
a
deep does
12
y'all
inch
sensation go?
Well, I don't. She's
No, that's a good
Punk.
question.
Punk, do
I
you
guess-
know the
I guess
answer
as long
to
as they
that?
hit the G spot.
It's like 3 to 4 inches. That's y'all sensation.
Nah,
Yeah.
I need more than that.
I'm not saying what you need. I'm saying the sensation.
No,
in
and
your
I would-
vagina
I
is
would
the
agree
first
with
3
that.
or 4
Okay.
inches.
I would agree with that.
So while y'all be acting like y'all need,
I'm nobody
Because
saying
I'm
A
gonna tell you, like
forearm.
after
no one said you gotta have a 12
after so
inch
much,
and you gotta be
it can be
as thick as a
uncomfortable.
motherfucking
It becomes uncomfortable.
furnace.
That first three to that I'm
Sis, if you like little dick, say that.
no,
Sis,
it's
if
not
you
that.
like little-
And That's what I'm finna say. I'm getting ready to say that first. I'm not gonna say 3 to 4.
I'm finna step out the room, dude. So I'm gonna let them handle this.
But what I will say is that first 4 to 6. That first 4 to 6 is it. You don't need like anything more than that. It starts to be uncomfortable when you doing certain things. It's like, but I what he said, I totally agree with what he's saying. That first like 3 to 4 inches is typically where the sensation lies. But baby,
Okay.
you get that 4 to 6 on up in there,
This is great.
All right, world.
and you can do some real
Juju
comfortable
likes
things. No, it's not.
Cool.
No, she don't.
It's cool.
No, she don't.
It's cool.
But
I'm not saying.
what I'm saying is,
All I'm saying is that you can't have like a pinky
well,
or
of
like
course
a
not. Of course
thimble
not.
Or so I'm just saying it just can't be extremely small.
Of course not.
You can be average. You can.
But
be,
hey, it's somebody for everybody. So I'm not. I don't
What's
agree.
average? Look up what's average.
Yeah, if we doing all our Googles,
'Cause
let's do all our Googles today.
Look up what's average.
Okay.
Because women say you can be average, and then when you really look up what's average and it say some shit like 4.5 inches, you just said that ain't enough. So
Nah, I
you
would
can't
think
say
like
average.
6.
That's why I said look up what's average. I don't really know, but
I would think like at least 6, maybe 7.
Okay. Average size penis. Damn, that's little. Soft is 4.9 inches, while the average erect penis is 3.66 inches.
How is the erect smaller
How
than
is the
That's what I want to know.
soft?
That's weird.
are you
you
You could be
sure?
lying.
Yes! The average length penis, flaccid soft, is 4.5 inches, while the average length of a penis hard is 3.66 inches.
That don't. That's
Let me go
yeah.
somewhere
That's
else.
no.
They
That's
lying.
off. They lying. They lying.
Right,
like a
that don't
Let me
even
go to
make
Web
sense.
That don't make sense. Hold on.
I would think average is somewhere around about 6 inches, 6 to 7 inches. I would say that's average.
Yeah,
Any-
it said, okay, 2019, they believe that for an erect penis was 6 inches.
That's average?
That's average.
Yeah.
I think that's average.
That was in 2019. That's what we get for 2022.
I think 6,
Yeah, no,
6,
it's
7
yeah.
inches is average. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, it's average, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I think great sex comes with
Yeah,
like
this
how
one- so
you
this one says
the chemistry that you
soft is
have with a
3.6
person. Now
inches.
from what I'm being told, men can just sex
With
somebody
the
down.
circumference of 4.6 inches.
I can't do that. I need like all of it.
What you mean? I'm confused.
No, I was saying that
she can't just go have sex with somebody. She need the
full
full
package.
experience.
So you don't
That's
never just look
good.
at the guy and be like, damn. Like, I'll f the shit out of him. Like, no
No.
conversation. It's,
no.
you must be a unicorn in the unknown world. Not saying that you actually do it, but I'm just saying, like, you don't ever just look at a guy and, like, just think, like, or just wonder, like I wonder what they do. Like, I wonder what they do. Not, I'm saying, and just
She's
be
not a
able-
nymphomaniac.
Yeah, not now. I mean, not now. Like when I was younger, yeah. Like you have all
She's
of them
not a
type of thoughts, but not
nymphomaniac.
now. No, I
She
don't.
needs it, but, you know?
I really don't. Like, girl, I'm a little hopeless romantic.
Do I get to answer the
I be
question?
needing the
Go
hoes.
ahead, Punk.
Oh.
We've been waiting on you.
I was letting y'all go
Cause
on
I
y'all
showed-
size rants.
You show something, my camera come on. Camera came on. I'm ready to. Go ahead.
I actually kind of agree with Juju. Like, if the mental connection not there and I don't vibe with you sexually, you not gonna do nothing for me.
That's true, but you don't never just look at it with a big and be like, or think as be like, damn, I want. Not saying that you're gonna fuck them, but you just don't.
Yeah, I
just
probably
visualize. Like,
in
you
my
don't ever visualize people.
I probably look at you like, damn, I might do some. But then if you in the room with her, might not happen.
Bro, I'm not asking if you actually like go through with the action. I'm just
Right,
saying,
I'm just saying. So
do you ever just like visualize or just think like?
yeah, but for the act to actually happen, 9 times out of 10, there needs to be some type of mental connection.
Like,
Unless I'm just in the streets wilding. You get good.
yeah,
Okay.
you
All right.
You give good.
good. I'm it's like
Let's reel them on.
good. You getting down.
Cause punk. Well,
Yes.
That's right.
man.
He just totally
Punk-
with the
Punk
opposite
think
way.
ain't nobody
Like,
still
no,
watching.
I gotta have mental stimulation.
Punk-
But if they good, I'm fucking you. Like,
I didn't say that.
We an hour and
But
20 in, and Punk think nobody watching or listening no more or some shit. I don't know what he on. All right. So episode 70, it was a great one. I loved it. I loved it. It was a great time. Follow the TikTok. Follow the YouTube. Instagram.
Still struggling.
Still struggling. Facebook. Instagram. Hurt. All right. Any final thoughts? No more topics. Any final thoughts?
Keep fucking with us. That's all.
All
I appreciate all y'all that's been rocking.
Hey.
Yay, yay, yay. All of that.
Peace out.